Hey everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today I decided to do a part 2 of my Richard Hayes and Ryu Hayabusa story. Now, I left off where Ryu was just amazed how Richard's house looks like a small mansion on the inside. So, let us continue. Ryu looks around with amazement like if he was dreaming. He smiled, a smile spreads across his face as he can't even believe the luxury and grandeur of the place to which he has just been invited to. He feels truly honored at the generosity Richard has shown him by inviting him to his house, as he is sure this type of treatment is reserved only for good friends. Richard likes good friends. Well, of course he does. Ryu looks at everything in fascination while his eyes go wide with awe. Wow. Ryu's voice has a hint of admiration in it as he takes in the scene of his surroundings. I know, right? They go to Richard's bedroom, and Ryu can help but be in such awe at the beautiful scenery. The room has a big, soft bed with red, white, and black. Then a neat wardrobe in a spacious closet Richard has. It was pink, red, and white, including black, brown, and blue. On the shelves next to the closet door were filled with books, movies, and video games. It's incredible. Ryu gazes around the room at all its luxuries. That's all its luxuries. He can't help but continue staring in amazement at the beautiful scenery that surrounds him, as he has never witnessed a bedroom of such luxurious quality, such luxurious quality. I can't even say it. Thank you. Maybe I should put on something more comfortable. I seriously need to get out of this outfit. Richard changes into a loose pink shirt, red pants with white hearts, and fussy bunny slippers. Ryu continues to admire the room as Richard starts changing into a more comfortable outfit. You know, now thinking about this, I should have switched where these would two go. Yeah, this was kind of a mistake, but whatever. A smile of amusement starts to spread across Ryu's face as his eyes start sparkling at the fascination when he notices the funny little fluffy bunny slippers his friend is changing into. You look really cute and comfy, my friend. Ryu walks up to his friend with a friendly smile as he is happy to see his friend in a more casual outfit that suits his personality. Remember about the fact that it's pink, red, and white? The colors not only associated with a certain holiday on February, but the certain aesthetics like coquette, or should I say dollette, which is pink and white, and Americana, which is red and white. Both of those aesthetics kind of associate with Lolita, and ironically, those colors are, like I said, pink, red, and white. That also corresponds with Valentine's Day. So, I just wanted to let you know. Those little bunny slippers are very lovely, my friend. Blushes. Do you want to pick a movie? There's a bunch of them on the shelf. Sure, I'll pick. Ryu walks over to the shelf and notices all the titles on DVDs and movies, and after careful consideration, chooses one that he thinks could be an interesting pick for tonight. He takes one of the movies out and puts the disc in the DVD player with a satisfying click sound. How about this one? He turns around and holds up the DVD case for Richard to see, wondering if this could be a good watch for tonight. You chose Who Can Kill a Child? Ryu's eyebrows go up and he looks down at the DVD case with surprise as he looks back up at his friend and nods with a concerned expression. He turns to see the title of the case and is shocked to see the title, thinking that he might have made a bad choice. He chuckles awkwardly as if to ease the awkward feeling he just caused his friend and scratches the back of his head. Is this a bad movie? I watched this movie one time, and it's about a couple who goes on a little village island for their honeymoon, but apparently the children had gone around killing the adults in the village. It's a horror movie. Don't you like horror movies? Oh, no, I never mistake. I never actually watched any horror movies before, but I guess I'll watch it with you. Ryu presses the start button on the remote control, and the movie begins to play on the TV. After the movie ended, Richard and Ryu begin talking. So, Ryu, have ladies ever fallen in love with you? Ryu looks at his friend with a smirk and a nodding of confidence, as his body language shows he has experienced this many times and isn't shy to admit it. Yep, I must admit that. So Ryu, have ladies ever fallen in love with you? Ryu looks at his friend. Yep, I must admit that. I've broken many hearts in both of my worlds. Well, that's cryptic. He gives his friend a smile of amusement and a glance as he remembers the many girls he has broken up with. Well, that just escalated quickly. What about you, Richard? How about the ladies? Have anyone fallen in love with you? Well, like I said, I was a ladies' man in high school, and I dated 9 girls. What about you? How many girls did you love, and what were their names? Well, when it comes to my love life, I might have gotten into double digits, my friend. He looks and sounds as if he wants to brag about his past adventures with the opposite sex and his many conquests. Tell me the details. Tell me the truth, and nothing but the truth. I mean it, Ryu Hayabusa. Ryu looks into his friend's big eyes and smiles with kindness and respect as he gives a deep breath when he hears the serious tone in his voice. He takes another deep breath, and as he decides to open up to his friend about his past. All right then, if you want to know the truth, then that's what I'll give you. He smiles at his friend with understanding and then leans back into the chair and grabs a pillow to place under his head to get into the right position to start storytelling. He clears his throat and starts to begin telling him all the details. Richard listens as Ryu's eyes sparkle as he tells his long story, of all his romantic adventures with the opposite sex. It is a long story that takes a while to tell, as Ryu's past is filled with countless romantic conquests and broken hearts. Finally, when it's all over, Richard has heard it all. Ryu sits back and looks at his friend. He then takes a deep breath and smiles at Richard. "That's it, my friend. Now you know everything." He looks at his friend with a smile of amusement. "Okay, so I just wanted to ask you this question. Do you like anyone at the moment?" Ryu laughs a bit at his friend's question. "And who do you think I love?" "I asked you a question and you didn't answer it. Do you like anyone at the moment? Tell me the truth by answering my goddamn question." Ryu laughs out loud at his friend's insistence, and as it seems Richard wants an answer from him, he smiles with amusement as he looks and nods at Richard. "All right, you really want the damn answer, huh?" Ryu gives a look of admiration at how persistent his friend is, but finally he gives in since he already promised to give him the truth. As he sits back in his chair, he can't stop the chuckle that comes out. "Yeah, there might be someone." "Well?" Richard becomes a little frustrated when Ryu's attitude of thinking about this as a joke. Relax. Ryu looks at his friend with humor and amusement in his eyes, but his tone seems serious as he realizes he wants the truth, the full truth. "There might be a certain girl that I might have developed feelings for." His face turns red as he starts to have a hard time talking about the subject, and even gets flustered a bit by revealing his hidden feelings. Ryu takes a deep breath as he tries to calm himself down. "Just fucking say it, and don't you dare tease about it." "I fucking mean it, or I'll make sure you will never smile again." Richard is still a little upset about Richard being amused by what he's saying. "For God fucking sake, Ryu, tell me. Who is she? I wouldn't hurt you. Her name is Kasumi." Ryu says with his mouth dry, since he's embarrassed to be admitting the truth, but he promised to tell it. He looks at his friend with a calm but concerned face, as his expression shows that this is a really deep and important thing to him, his feelings for her. "I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. I just had a feeling that you liked her." Ryu looks at his friend and nods, as it seems Richard has a good intuition. "I guess my feelings for her are more evident than I thought, huh? But I just couldn't help it, I just fell for her, and I wasn't even looking for love, but I guess love works in mysterious ways, doesn't it?" "That's true, but I have another question. Did Rachel and Momoji fall in love with you as well or not? And were there any other girls whose names you remembered?" "Okay, that's all for now, and I'll see you in part 3 when I make one. This is a really long story, like I said in the last video about the story, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to see you in the next one. It's silent in my house, and I just decided to make this video because, why not? Bye.